Hi, BraVoCycles is here on the 22nd of December. I would like to discuss where Bitcoin might be going in the future. This is a daily chart of Bitcoin used for cycle projections. The gray line is so-called forward line of demarcation, or FLD, and I plotted here the FLD for the 20-week cycle. As some of you might recall, a couple of weeks ago, I was expecting a cycle peak from shorter-term cycles on the daily chart. Indeed, we got that, and then a sharp decline of about 10%, during which actually the price crossed this 20-day FLD and generated this target, this gray box, but didn't quite reach it. And that was an indication of still some bullishness left in the Bitcoin. And indeed, the price bounced sharply, crossed again the 20-day FLD line, and generated this cycle target in the 46,000 area, plus minus 500. So, with the high probability, say about 70%, we should expect that this target might be reached. But there are no higher cycle targets at this point, and the only possibility is for Bitcoin to pull back again, and then cross some of the cycle FLDs again from below and generate another higher target. But as I will discuss a bit later, there are several cycles on the weekly chart that are supposed to peak within a week or two. So I don't think that we will get higher targets at this time. Looking at the technical picture, we could see that Bitcoin was pushing strongly last couple of months, but it was on a relatively weak volume. And we also have strong negative divergences in the money flow index, in the RSI, and in the true strength index. So the technical picture is not positive, and it's waving a red flag. Now, on this chart, I show a composite of 8 cycles determined, or rather detected by my program. And the composite is expected to peak, as shown here, in 1 week. But we always need to give a few weeks of tolerance, plus minus. But definitely, I would expect that Bitcoin turns down in January. And the decline could be prolonged, actually, about 1 year, driven dominantly by very strong 120-week cycle, about 2.2 years or so. There would be bounce along the way. For example, in the spring, we could have some bottoming and a bounce, and then continue down into December of 24. I mentioned this 120-week cycle. It's shown on the right-hand side. As you could see, it's very strong, and it was dominating the performance last few years, and it's in the peak area, so it could turn down at any time. Interestingly, we have a cycle of similar length in the SPX, in the stock market as well, and it's also in the peaking area. Well, that was it for today. I don't want to take too much of your time during holiday season. If you like my presentation, please put a like and forward it to your friends. You could follow details of my stock market, Bitcoin, commodities, and other instruments in my newsletter. The first link is the website, and the second link is a landing page where you could subscribe for a free newsletter, or there is also 14-day free trial for premium newsletter content. Or you could also follow me on X, former Twitter, at this handle, where I post fairly often. That's it. Happy holidays, and I'll talk to you again probably in the new year.